monster. 125 grand. One of these lucky 9 contestants is going to be walking home today with the trophy and the cash.
Blinds are 200, 400 with a 400,000 big blind ante. So $1 million every orbit coming from your chip stack. We'll go around the table after this hand. Son is the chip leader with over 19 million.
Yeah, big time chip leader. 19.2.
Got word from production the first few hands we might have some card reader errors, so sit tight. We have gotten it fixed, but we did get that word from production. Smyl in the big blind.
2.5.
Is going to raise. Those purple chips are 500,000 each. Red chips 100,000, and light blue chips are 25,000.
Really not sure how much tournament experience Son really has. I imagine it's not much. Prefers PLO cash. He's been playing here at the Lodge Card Club since the beginning and never really dabbles too much on the tournament streets. So here he is with the chip lead. Let's see how he navigates these ICM spots.
Yep. Around the table, Rahul from Portland, Oregon in seat 1 with 2.3 million. Mixson, we know all about Mixson Poker, the legend here at the Lodge with 9.45. He's in seat 2. Jeff is in seat 3 from Pennsylvania, Bucks County, Pennsylvania, played for 15 years with 9 million. DJ has won a WSOP bracelet, the Flip and Go, in 2021. He's in seat 4. Son seat 5. Kristen's in seat 6. Smyl in seat 7. Craig is in seat 8. And Trey coming off a huge cash live stream win on Friday night. Won close to 90,000.
850,000.
Mixson, on the other hand, he cannot get enough of the tournaments that Lodge puts on weekly. He plays the free rolls, the nightlies, the big tournaments. Probably dreams about tournament poker, so he should be the most comfortable right now, along with DJ, Trey, and Kristen.
So it's going to be heads up. Mixson with a little mystery card here. Final table Kev's going to give us 3. And Craig hits his 10.
Lines are pretty massive here. Mixson off of about 21 bigs and some shorter stacks at the table. Every decision here critical at the FT with these pay jumps.
1.550.
And Craig's going to hit him with the check raise. No waiting to 1.5. And Mixson not going anywhere, so maybe it's a jack and a 10. That would make some sense, or maybe even 2 J's.
Sure. 8 checks.
An ace-jack that might want to peel one. Who knows? We're about to find out, perhaps. 5.4 in the middle. Craig now slows down. Mixson's going to see a free river card.
There's the jack. We know Mixson at least has jacks and the check mark here.
8 bets, 1.5.
Mixson going to go for some value or just snap it off there. Makes the call.
Pair of tens. Pair of jacks.
And it was just the jack.
Jacks will take it down. 8.4 million chip pot. We see Ebony Kenny, who finished very well in this tournament, is in chat. Ruth Hall, Yoda of Chatsville, our great moderator. Lucinda is in chat. Daniel Gonzalez, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Already close to 700 watching. Winner, folks, of today will not only get $125,000, but they're going to get also the trophy and an entry into the main event, the Lodge Championship Series, our flagship event of the year. The main event is a $3,000 buy-in, $2 million guarantee. By the way, Lodge Championship Series, 15 events, totaling $3.3 million in guarantees. Not too shabby. Get yourself here for the Lodge Championship Series.
Three folds. Four folds. Five folds. Six raises to 1.9. 7 folds. Full.
Big raise here from Kristen, basically committing her whole stack, but leaving herself some wiggle room to potentially get away and ladder up if madness happens behind her. Trey with a suited king out of the big blind. Bit pricey here to continue. Gonna lay it down.
Nice hand.
I see Sarah Mick in chat. You know who she's cheering on.
Hello, Sarah Mick, the legend Sarah Mick. Hey, you know that Kristen, in addition to being a crusher on the poker felt, you know, she teaches salsa lessons. That's something that you need to look into, Skull.
Me? Please. I've never seen you on the dance floor in my life.
Little salsa in your life. I like salsa, but the salsa that you eat with chips.
Yeah. Ebony Kenny in chat. She's quite the mover as well. I'd like to see Ebony versus Kristen in a dance-off. But here we are, FT. Back into the action. Big money on the line, Rick. Got to stay focused here. Pocket nines for Jeffrey.
Raises to 800. 4 folds. 5 folds.
Payouts now posted in the chat, folks. Pocket kings for Kristen.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Mullen.
All in from Kristen.
Yeah, Jeffrey likely to make this call to try and eliminate a player. Great spot here for Kristen.
To get the double up. Jeffrey with 8.3 million chips.
Uncle.
He makes the call.
And a call.
Nice hand.
And a close to 11 million chip pot.
Two country kings.
Just what Kristen was hoping for. Came into the FT, our second shortest stack. And if she can hold here, she'll be at 11 million.
Always a sweat. 7. Close. Yeah.
Never easy.
Never easy. Nice hand.
Thank you.
So Kristen gets the double up. And our man from
And it plays it.
Doylestown, Pennsylvania area, first time ever at the Lodge this week. He's going to leave with a guaranteed 11,000 plus. Everybody has locked at least that much up.
950.
But he's going to take a tough one here and lose half of his stack.
I see the same thing. Yeah.
Very good. 5 million.
There's the stacks. You see San, the chip leader, 18.25 million.
Oh,
Short stack at the table, Rahul with just 4 big blinds in seat 1.
This one's got reading errors. Thank you.
There you see the chip stacks. Purple chips, 500K. Red chips, 100K. Light blue are 25K. Got a new deck on the table, so
All right, actually, we'll start with 3. Three folds. 4 folds. 5 folds. 6 folds. 7 folds. 8 raises to 800,000. 9 folds.
I asked, did we have the spelling of Craig's name right? He said, absolutely. From Kingsville, Texas is Craig, and the Mixson wakes up with crabs
2 calls. That's it.
and will make the call.
Wow, buddy.
excuse me.
2 checks. 8 bets. 1 million.
Craig continues to fire here with his ace-4, and he's going to take it down. Craig from Kingsville, 20 years playing poker. Also enjoys playing chess when he's not playing poker. We'll have a 3-dealer rotation. They are 40-minute blind levels. We will be taking a break in 1 hour and 46 minutes from now. We will play till there's a winner.
Four folds. 5 folds. 6 folds.
800?
7 raises to 800,000. 8 folds. 9 folds. 1 fold.
Smyl with the jacks, Mixson. 9-10 in the small blind. And here's Big Slick. Here we go.
All on.
3 is all in.
Good luck to you.
Okay, count.
Yes.
Smyl's not going to get rid of the jacks here. Going to have a flip for Jeffrey's tournament life.
3.7 million.
Snap call, here we go, after he gets the count.
It's not.
Terrified.
Had to make sure.
One time for Jeffrey's tournament life, here we go.
Classic battle.
Otherwise, we will be down to 8. No assistance for Jeffrey, even no hearts. So an ace or a king. Running cards for Broadway. And now just the ace or the king.
Yep. ace or a king, or else he's going back to Pennsylvania with about 11,500. And there's a boat on the river for Smyl, and that's it. Jeffrey, the first one to be eliminated.
Black's barbecue. I happen to think it's better. Oh, you have.
You claimed this was better, so I had to try it.
Oh, okay, okay. It was nice playing with you, man.
Kristen, the guy was just eliminated, and Kristen telling him the shirt he's wearing isn't the best barbecue.
You are
Yeah, so if I can use it.
Down to 8, folks. Jeffrey will leave with $11,851. Next pay jump is $15,554. Here comes the Chairmanator. And there goes the chair.
I feel like I can give these guys.
You gotta stay right.
I try, so I'm fidgety.
The one-handed behind-the-back chair removal by the Chairmanator.
Hi. I'm small, but still high.
okay. So you need your real big blind. You need your betting.
Yeah.
Big blind, Annie.
And she's working quick today.
Go, guys.
Jeffrey barely out the door, and Brittany already on it.
Deal. Okay.
Excuse me.
Folks, if you caught our stream yesterday, we came on with 19 players, and in 21 hands, 10 players were eliminated in 21 hands. So we were on for about an hour.
I suck at that.
Folds.
Should have made the speech, man. This is 8, right? Yeah. I'm trying to make it 8. There we go.
5 raises to 800,000. Yes. Six.
Pocket kings here for Smyl.
0.8. 7 fold. 8 fold.
Early position opens and an early position 3-bet. Mixson's going to give us 10 seconds on every decision today, Rick. You know. It's okay. We'll allow it. He's a buddy.
5 fold. 6 win.
And a quick fold there from Kristen. Doesn't even think about calling the ace-queen there out of position.
I want to hear from you, chat. Who do you think is going to win?
Probably.
Let me know in chat.
Actually, we'll start in the 5.
Oh, that's me. I'm the 5 now. I wasn't the 5 before. I'm the 5 now.
5 folds. 6 folds. 7 folds. 8 folds. Gotta hold the action, please.
What do you think about this hoodie that Smyl has on here, Rick?
Interesting. Looks very Star Wars-like.
Yeah, astronaut-esque. All he needs is the helmet. Maybe if he wins the 125, he'll be blasting off to the moon. Time will tell.
Continue.
Action now on the 1 seat, looking serious. Rahul cut off 1.4. Needs a spin up here, thinking about jamming, but doesn't. I'd be setting in the king high there.
Yeah, he's got 3.5 big
Yeah,
blinds.
that would have been in there. Mixson going to go for a little steal here with the 10-8 off.
50.
Hoping to get no resistance. Son pretty sticky, though. And he's got all the chips, so don't see DJ doing anything here with the queen 4. Although he's thinking about it. It's on 6-3 off. This man does not like to fold, but 6-3 off. Pretty dusty. And Mixson gets it through there with the 10 high. And if Rahul there in the 1 seat would have ripped the king high, everybody would have folded. So a missed opportunity there for him. And a nice steal for Mixson.
I'm actually going to do this because I have very few riches.
Six fold, 7 fold, 8 fold. 1 fold.
Suited Broadway cards for DJ on the button.
Free raises to 800,000. Four folds.
Kristen in the big blind will lay it down.
3 ones.
DJ will take one down. DJ's got a fire hoodie too. That's pretty cool. Pretty colorful. Mini Monster. We had one a few months ago with a guarantee of 400,000 and we reached 800,000. This one, the guarantee was 500,000. We reached 869,000. As 3,505 entries with 179. Moving on to day 2, which was yesterday.
7 fold, 8 folds.
$300 buy-in. Ace 10, this has got to go in right here.
Absolutely. These blinds are masses. There's no time to wait. Send it in, Rahul.
Not going to get much better than this.
1.3 million.
And leave himself a little squirt behind.
Rahul from Portland, Oregon.
Mixson with a little stare. A little intimidation for his neighbor. Perhaps trying to get a read there is Mixson, seeing if his
4 folds.
neighbor's a bit nervous. Kristen's out of there, queen high gone. Smyl.
Uh-oh. How many times has this guy gotten kings already? Makes the call. Uh-oh.
Oh, he didn't go all in. My bad.
He may have an orbit penalty.
No, I don't think so. That was close, but at the last second did not reveal his
Yeah,
cards.
I thought he was all in. I thought he-
It's heads up.
Dude, shit. He got me there. Oh, God.
And there is the ace with the 2 spades, Rahul.
400,000 is the bet. It's called. All right. All in for 50,000.
The greatest flop in the entire world for Rahul.
He deserved to win.
Yeah, had he shown his cards, Smyl would have had an orbit penalty, but I think he caught him in time.
Have 2.
Yeah, there are 2.
Who knows?
Rahul looking for the double up.
Or, yeah.
Oh, he's got the
Offsuit Jack 10. Hey,
Uh-oh.
You got 5 outs.
I like it. Let's keep finding ways. Keep finding more ways for me to win this thing.
And Rahul gets the double up. 3.3 million now.
Probably the smallest pot you'll lose with kings
Yeah,
on this
I'm not
table.
complaining at all. I'll lose that one all day.
Ace of spades come out. You guys chop it right up.
Smyl, true to his name. Look at the smile on this man's face. Just lost the pot at the final table.
Yeah, he's glad it happened to the shorty. There you see, we're about 1.5 hours away from our next break. Next blind level will be 250, 500, 500. These are 40-minute blind levels today at the final table.
And this time last night, the stream was over.
Yes.
It's the deep metas for me.
You guys are really trying to play with me.
Actually,
Rahul, how many times have you had ace 10? This time not suited. Same play. Under the gun here. Still the short stacked after that last double, but
Fold.
we'll lay it down. Gonna wait for a better spot there.
He just got those chips.
There's no time to wait.
Yeah.
2 fold.
It's about 8 big blinds.
I don't know what I was thinking. I can't do that.
3 fold.
Son with the tanks.
4 raises to 900,000. 5 folds.
If Rahul would have shipped it there, would have been in very rough shape. The Sans 10s. Craig, suited Broadway, Queen Jack will complete.
Ooh, what a flop for Craig. Little combo draw. Of course, the 10 of hearts in San's hand. That would be the magic card for Craig for the straight flush.
Four raises to 3 million.
Quick raise here from San.
7 calls.
And this pot now balloons to 8.4. The 10s still in the lead.
All in.
4 is all in.
And San's going to put Craig to the test. No waiting. Pretty brutal spot here for Craig. Still has 8 million chips. Rahul 3.3. DJ 6.5. Trey 5.3. His overs might no longer be working for him now with that king on the turn.
I fold.
Well, he will lay it down. Nice aggression there from San. Not worried about anything. And I'm just saying, Rick, if San wins this tournament, these PLO games at the Lodge tomorrow are going to be super juicy.
Yes, San primarily a PLO cash player. Don't see him too much.
He's been dabbling a little bit on the 5-10 game that runs in the room on Fridays and Saturdays, the 2-card version.
There's your stack. San with 54 big blinds. Rahul, as we mentioned, the shorty with 8 big blinds.
One fold. Two folds. Three folds. Four folds. 5 folds. Six folds. 7 raises to 900,000.
The bullets for Craig. Makes it 900,000. Trey has been pretty quiet today. In the big blind.
8 calls.
Will defend here. Blind on blind action here.
Good check.
7 checks. 8 checks. Seven bets, 1 million.
Pair pair for both players. Just bottom pair for Trey. Blind on blind, not buying it. Hoping to get a cheap showdown or a miracle 8 or 6 that doesn't come. Will Craig put him to the test or target some thin value for?
3-9.
They ask for pretty much all of it.
Trey has had quite the weekend. Friday on stream in our cash stream, won close to $90,000. And if he could win this skull, be a $215,000 weekend.
Would be one of the best runs ever had on stream over a 3-day span. And we better be eating steaks, courtesy of Trey, if that's the case. I don't want any fancy hair gel or a pat on the back. I want something nice.
Three raises to 800,000. 4 folds.
Kristen with the ladies.
$2 million.
Makes it $2 million.
5 raises to 2 million.
Some suited Broadway cards for Smyl.
6 fold.
Get out of the way. Trey with under 8 big blinds. Going to push it all in with some suited Broadway cards.
Rahul, the short stack. Pocket 10s off a 2.5. A raise, 3-bet, and a 4-bet jam from Trey. He's going to lay down the 10s.
How big are we looking at?
So heads up. Trey looking for a king or some hearts.
What a start for Kristen this would be if she can hold here. Trey, will the magic run continue?
It's never going to come if you don't ask for it. So give me a king.
OCD, you can't do that.
There's help.
Still need a
What do you
king.
say? Never easy.
Still need a king.
Face cat.
Still need a king. King. GG.
Good day.
Boy, and Rahul would have rivered a set. Kristen will eliminate Trey and win a $7.7 million pot. Million
You
chip
got that?
pot.
Add pocket 10s.
Pocket 10s.
And Trey will walk with
If he shoves it in, you
15.9, I
thrown
believe.
up.
Open,
Really
3-bet, 4-bet.
It's a really bad.
I would
It's a really bad call
thrown
once he's
up.
all in with tens right there. Yeah. Terrible for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know, but I would
Only one
have.
out.
All I know
Double
is
if he doesn't rip.
if you shoved, I would have thrown up. Like, I
If he,
would've-
if he doesn't,
No, I said you double if he doesn't rip.
then you rip. But
right, he folds, you shove.
I call, yeah.
Yeah.
Trey will win $15,554.
Do you need me to pause? Do you need me to delay?
Wild.
And we're down to 7.
Wild, this game we all devote time to.
Ricky Hirsch, thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Poobah's in chat, the general manager of the Lodge, Mahal.
I mean, Chairmanator wasting no time.
Where does she put those chairs? I never know what she does with those chairs.
The chair's right next to you, Rick. She brings them in here.
Oh.
But wow.
You want to move to this one?
You can't use that sensor. You got it, yeah.
Down to 7. DJ with the ace jack under the gun.
Like our cards are right next to each other. That's
Yeah,
what
I'll,
I'm worried about.
Is it possible to move 7 over to 8 at next turn?
He doesn't want to get heat for having 9-6 off, and he doesn't.
Okay. 3 raises to 800,000, 4 folds. You'll be there next turn.
Okay.
Yep. 5 folds. 6 folds. 7 folds.
You honestly have no idea how much heat I got for it, though. Like, I was like,
I believe you. I totally believe
it
you.
wasn't
One fold.
9-6.
Public, yeah, it was. I had the 9 of diamonds. It was me. Ace 9 of diamonds. 6 is much more reasonable.
DJ off of about 14 bigs.
2 folds. 3 wins.
We'll take it down with the raise.
It's good. Actually, starting with 4. So now the 7 is vacated for when I call action.
Payouts and clock 3 minutes away from 250, 500, 500. You see the average stack 12.2 and 35.05 runners that we had walk through the lodge doorways these past 2 weeks for the mini monster. I see a little error up at the top. It's not day 2, Rick.
4 folds.
Day 3, we're here.
Final table. Yeah, 505 entries. How many of those were you, Skull?
I don't want to talk about it. It's not about me. It's about these 7 players, Rick. Mind your business.
To 800,000.
Ace Queen, Mixson, small blind. Facing a late position raise. 3-bet will be coming in for Mixson. How big?
Two raises to 2.2 million. 3 folds. 8 folds.
And the 3-bet will get it done.
2 wins.
Mixson climbing quietly, 14.4.
Hugh Blefner, a new
Member joins
Member?
the family. Welcome to Full House.
Yeah, we have close to actually 90 members now.
Brand new emojis were just posted today, too. Myself, Doug, Brad, Andrew. More emojis on the way.
5 folds. 6 folds. 8 folds. 1 fold. 2 folds.
DJ rocking the Poker Jokers merch. You see a lot of people out of Houston supporting the brand. Why so serious? It's just chips, Rick.
You
Just
hear the
chips.
clock in the background. Blinds are about to go up next hand.
Oh,
San has his opponent dominated, and he will step on the gas.
4 raises to 1.5.
40% to a royal. And all the chips with ICM implications in play. Does not care about DJ's tournament experience or history. And he's got quite a lot. The most established player at this final table. some deep, deep runs and a stare to his neighbor, who's not too interested in any conversation or mutual respect. San usually only has one speed, and he will not be intimidated.
He's going to lay it down. I see Andrew Namey just gifted 5 new memberships, as well as E. McKenzie. Thank you. What do you get for being a member? It's basically a way to show support for the stream. We'll give you member shout-outs, exclusive reaction emotes, and special indicator next to your name. It's just a way to support the stream. We appreciate it.
A little more to go.
One more blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, try it.
If you can't find it on your phone, you can if you go onto your computer. You just click on the $sign on your computer. I think for many people, they've had to go on and become a member, register, become a member via their computer, not their phone.
6 raises to 1 million. 8 folds. 1 fold. Two folds. Three folds. 4 folds.
Ace queen here for Kristen. We saw her snap fold the ace queen early on here in the stream, but that was to a much larger size and a different situation. She completes here out of the big blind. A disguised ace queen that could have considered raising, but Kristen's going to tread lightly with some shorter stacks at the table, specifically Rahul in the 1. Checks through on the flop, jack of diamonds here on the turn. Ace queen still the best hand. Does Smyl want to apply some pressure here? He does.
6 bets. 500,000 min bet. 5,000.
And a little bit of a mistake there. Went under the min bet there. Usually a tell. And for the minimum, Kristen will continue with the best hand, blocking the nut straight, but now spades get there. Ace of spades for Smyl, so could represent a big hand if he wants to blast off here. But the story would be kind of suspect. You'd think a flush draw and that stack under the gun would probably c-bet flop.
2.2 million.
Can Kristen find an outstanding call here and pick it off with ace queen high? Or maybe even turn her hand into a bluff, but she'll lay it down.
5 folds. 6 million.
Yes, Smyl is from San Antonio. He has finished second in a circuit event over at Choctaw.
Smyl play at Rounders Card Club down there, decent amount.
Yes.
But I'm not playing here at Lodge Card Club. You know where I'm playing, Rick. Rounders.
Rounders.
Remember when we went down there?
Yeah. It's a fun time. They do good things down there. Shout out to everybody at Rounders.
Eight folds. 1 fold.
Mixson in the hijack.
2 raises.
Gonna raise it.
50,000.
1,050,000 chips.
3 folds. 4 folds. Five folds.
1,050,000, right? 1,050,000?
Smyl's going to defend his big blind.
6 calls. Heads up.
And it's heads up. Ace-10 versus 9-8.
Six checks. Two checks.
There's the ace for Mixson. Smyl looking for a 7.
Just kind of feels like this is Mixson's tournament. The stars aligning. This man shoved 8-7 when he was short. Mid day 2 got snapped off by kings. And Mixson won that hand. Also jammed king queen. Got snapped off by ace queen for his tournament life. And he won that hand, Rick. So Mixson will not go quietly into the night. Aces and 5s with the king and the check mark.
Two bets. 750.
There's the fold. Thank you, Howard, for that super chat. Howard says, Kevin, best wishes for your big day coming up. Final table, Kev. Having a big day this week. And that will be his last hand. We'll see him again. Into the box comes Lisa. And there's your player stacks. San, who came to the table with 19 million chips, has added to that, now with 21.9. And the shorty still is Rahul, now back down to 5 big blinds. And the blinds, 250,000, 500K, 500K.
Not cheap. Starting stack for this tournament was what, 25,000? So we're a long way from that, with the average being 12.2 million. How many sweatshirts we got going on at this final table? The 1 seat, 2 seat, 3 seat, 4 seat. First team all sweatshirt here. Lodge Card Club in the studio.
Under the lights.
San, big slick cutoff. What will be his size for an open here? 1.2.
So we'll have a 3-dealer rotation. You saw final table, Kev. Lisa's in the box now, and Bellagio Anthony will be the 3rd dealer today. Last night, we only needed 1.5 dealers. At Sophia and Clayton, we couldn't even get to Damon. We finished so quickly. Damon had an easy night.
Sorry about that.
Beautiful.
Imagine Kristen here will apply some pressure to Rahul in the big blind. Pocket 3s. Seems good enough for $1 million. Craig doesn't waste much time there with the sixes. Elects to just call. Who knows? Kristen could be opening light, attacking Rahul in the big blind, but Craig's going to tread lightly. Best hand sixes, Rahul. 1.3 behind. Considering calling 500 here to C3. And he will just make the call. Praying for a 10 or an 8. In great shape. If he sees a 10 or an 8, he's in there. Instead, it's jack high. Will Kristen sprinkle in something like 20%? That's the minimum. Quick call from Craig. Kristen over the hand here with her threes. Small bet here from Craig. I think Kristen will be able to get away here with her threes, blocking some straights, but losing to a whole lot. But no, she will make that call thinking that Craig's on complete air. And a nice value bet.
Always with the sixes.
Lucky ones, I guess.
Now Rahul, if I believe in seat one, has less than 2 big blinds, and he's now in the small blind. I'm going to put almost a third of his chips out just in the small blind.
No. On the cake, they have it. No. Okay. So, I have for you in it.
Approaching 3K in the live chat here on a Monday. Little Monday afternoon poker in Austin, Texas. Rahul going to lay it down. That must be very, very disgusting. 8-5 off.
I mean, Rahul came to the table as a short stack. He came to the table with 2.3 million chips. He's already outlasted 2 other players, so he's laddered up a little bit, playing an extremely short stack just over a big blind.
Yeah, that ladder up, it's still pretty nice. Projected to finish 9th, and here we are.
Yeah, he's made about $8,000.
Not too shabby. Ace 10 suited for Mixson here. Small blind out of position. How will he proceed? Just makes the call. Giving DJ a price here to complete and defend and see a flop if he elects with the 9-6 offsuit. But he's not going to do so. We'll lay it down. So heads up. Mixson needs some assistance. Diamonds or a 10.
Top for Smyl. Getting word that Smyl and Nate Kogel have had history before.
Yeah.
Nate Kogel, a crusher.
What kind of history?
Looks like they played heads up for heaps in a main event at Choctaw.
It's good to know.
The LCS coming really soon, includes many events, including the $500,000 guarantee, May 1st through the 5th, $600 buy-in. 15 different events, over $3.3 million in guarantees. Our flagship tournament series of the year, Lodge Championship Series.
Smyl now sitting on 20.3. Real name, Jesus Martinez. Did indeed finish second in late 2019 up in Choctaw for 158,000, his largest score. Tone always a bit more serious as we get to the big bucks.
Raise.
Son with the raise in the small blind. 1.2 million. Kristen in the big blind with A7.
Call. Call. Ever since I learned that rule, I'm like terrified to do any.
Or just verbalize.
No.
Son with a double gutter here. Pair of sevens with ace kicker for Kristen. There's the call. To the river we go. Son needs some help. Does not get any. 2 pair now for Kristen in the check mark. See what Son does. Wow.
Going to be a snap from Kristen.
Big pot.
Big pot indeed,
Easy call
12.5.
if that one doesn't come, ugly.
Kristen, whose largest score is around 32,000 in Florida, January 2022. She's got 43 results on her Hendon and total earnings of 183,000. So she is approaching her largest score this evening. And all the stacks now pretty similar. It is anybody's ball game.
Yeah, for the first time today, Son is not the chip leader.
That's my favorite hand, the one you had in 6.
All players waiting for Rahul to make his move. And this is
Here it
time.
goes.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks.
Mixson with ace-10.
Will he isolate? $1.8, $2 million. What's Mixson thinking about? Maybe he wants to flat. Invite some other players into the pot and eliminate a player or handle business by himself. And he's going to do the raising.
1.25. See if anybody can find cards
Doesn't
to call
look like
here.
it. Ace-10 versus Queen-4. Rahul live for his tournament life. About the best situation Rahul could have hoped for. The blinds are out of the pot. Hits a 4. Vaults to the lead. Needs to fade the ace or the 10.
It does. Rahul gets the double up.
Just like that, 2.4 million in chips for the 1 seat, who's been very, very patient. And could you imagine, Rick, from 1 big blind to perhaps a trophy and 125,000?
Well, 25 hands in. He started with 2.35 million today. And he's at 2.35 million today. Exactly even to where he started today 25 hands ago.
And a whole lot richer.
Yes. At least 8,000 richer. DJ just has not had much to look at today yet.
Call.
Folks, if you want to play on the Lodge live stream, reach out to Skull Mike. Let him know what days you're going to be in town. Start the conversation with him. Reach out to him on Instagram or Twitter at Skull Mike Poker. or send him an email at skullmike@thelodgepokerclub.com. We are looking to, the summertime is coming. We have spots open.
Big slick suited for Kristen. Second time Kristen has raised Rahul's big blind, but she's had some serious hands both times. Let's see if the rest of the table is a bit suspicious here. Smyl on the button, suited ace. Our chip leader says you're going to have to get through me if you want to win this hand. But Kristen has a real one. Action on Rahul. Who absolutely hates it. The life of the short stack. How does Kristen want to play? Big slick here, out of position. And you do have to keep in mind Rahul stack, DJ stack. But ace king, a mighty strong hand here. Although ICM implications are a real thing at a final table. But it's ace king suited.
4.6.
And she's going to 4-bet it.
4.6.
4.6 million. Right back at Smyl. And he folds. Kristen's going to pick up a couple more million.
Yeah. I thought I liked my hand.
I really like mine.
Once again,
It's
folks,
dangerous when you have the big and the, I don't want to get too big too. I'm like, oh man.
you see the payout.
Good job. Good size.
Thanks.
Next person eliminated, 19.6.
Just clicking buttons over here.
Yes, sir.
Schedule this week will be a stream on Thursday. We'll be taking... We'll have a Thursday stream, 510 cash. We'll have a stream on Friday. A little fun sit and go, I believe. And then back on a stream on Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
The aces for San. And Craig with the ladies. Oh my goodness. Mixson with Broadway cards.
Yeah,
$3 million to call. And
he'll be gone. Not getting involved in this disaster. Aces and queens. San, the donut man. Gonna double check. Still aces.
Raise.
Raise. And all in and a call. Here we go.
Craig didn't even hear what the raise amount was. Snap goes all in with the queens and then sees the bad news because it's aces for San, the biggest pot of the tournament so far.
He doubled it.
And this is for Craig's tournament life. $26,350,000.
How fast did that happen, Rick?
And we know one queen is already done. That was in Mixson's hand.
Card distribution.
Ace
And
is
that's
full.
it. There's the boat. And wow, Craig is eliminated. He had 12 million chips.
And you know who's doing hula hoops?
Rahul.
Rahul ladders up once again. You thought Craig might just flat the raise. But Queen's too strong, going
That's
for
where
the
you
win.
belong, in the lead.
And Son.
Well deserved.
31 million.
Running good.
That's running pretty fucking good.
You're running the hottest of anyone at this table.
Players noting
I folded
that Rahul just laddered up again.
one queen.
They folded a king. Folded queen.
Oh, you're full king queen, right?
Yeah.
Sixth place pays 25 grand.
I'm free rolling this tournament.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
now you are definitely free rolling.
4-card forever says Rahula hoops. I like it.
Anytime you want to see the payouts, they are pinned at the top of chat. Anytime you want to check them out.
All right, it's a good time to complain about card distribution.
Mm-hmm.
Do something. Change these cards.
What is it? The squeaky wheel gets the something? Squeaky oil something. I don't know. Never mind.
5 raises to 1.
That looked like it hurt. That one looked like it hurt. You're like, I don't know.
No, I was scared that I folded out a turn. Forgot.
No, he's done.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Call feed 2.
DJ finally with the pocket pair.
Thinking about sending it in. Six is
Just a little over 6 big blinds.
with Rahul being so short. We'll just complete and make the call, sandwiched in between Mixson and Kristen. And the 6 is still the best hand, but hard to navigate on 9-7-3 against 2 opponents.
Check 3.
Kristen with some overs, some backdoor possibilities. We'll check and see a free turn card. The 6 is still the best hand, 71% equity. This is a board that favors the big blind's range, especially after the flop checks through. Does DJ want to put out a little sprinkle, or perhaps all of it, and just pray for some folds? He's reaching, and it's just going to be light.
That is 800. Holding from C3.
Doesn't want to completely risk it. But this could get the job done. Mixson's going to give him a stare behind those blue shades. Going to lay it down. So a nice pot there for DJ. One of his first pots of the night. And he's not.
See, all you have to do is complain a little bit, and you get a little juice.
Easy game.
It's not an opponent you want to give chips to. Nicely navigated there from DJ, keeping in mind the short stack there from the 1.
Folks, this week's stream schedule will be on Thursday night with a 5-10 match of stack game. Friday night is a special blue shirt. The floor people are going to play a little bit on Friday, and then Saturday will be a 5-10 match the stack. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week.
Where you from?
San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. How about you?
How far of a drive is that one?
We're like, depending on traffic, like an hour and a half, hour 40,
really?
hour 45. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
Here for right now, but we're moving.
Rahul's with an ace in his hand. He's going to put it in with 2 big blinds.
Okay, nice.
Good luck to you.
Okay.
DJ in the small blind, ace 5. Is going to come along.
Call.
San with close to 30 million chips in the big blind says, absolutely, let's play. I've got a king. We'll draw for DJ and a pair for both San and Rahul.
Pip.
So San's pair of 3s. Rahul needs some help here, or else that is his day. And Rahul
Good game.
Yeah, man.
says, I came to the table of 9 with the short stack,
Good luck, guys.
Dan.
and I finished 6th. For 25,183. We're down to 5, folks.
Yeah, Rahul's got to be ecstatic.
Yeah. Mixson with the bullets. Gonna raise to $1 million, and DJ with big slick. Oh no.
Lane.
All in from DJ.
What a spot for Mixson. Standard jam here from DJ with big slick.
And 2 calls.
And DJ's going to see the bad news here.
Yikes.
11.6 million. And this is for DJ's tournament life. Top set for Mixson. And the check mark. And DJ,
Okay.
Good game, man.
Good playing with you, man.
it's over.
Good luck.
There's the boat for Mixson.
Once again, ace is full.
So DJ will finish in 5th place.
Nah, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, then he's live. Okay.
For 33,000.
Folded a king. He was
And we're down to 4.
He already was.
from being
I think he was already pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough. Thinner than me. He had exactly 2 outs, and they both had to come. 1 out, yeah.
4th place pays 43,000. And up top, one of these 4 people will win 125,955 plus the trophy, plus an entry into Lodge Championship Series main event, which is a $3,000 buy-in, $2 million guarantee. Lodge Championship Series is our flagship event. Starts about a month from today. 15 events.
Can we get some foot rest?
3.3 million in guarantees. Check out our website, thelodgepokerclub.com or Poker Atlas for the event or events that suit your game.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to see you.
You're like, I don't know.
And the day before, Lodge Championship Series, how about this? The meetup game. Brad Owen, Andrew Neely, Mariano, Doug Polk, Slick Rick, Skull Mike, and more.
I'm using this one.
We'd love to see you at this meetup game, Tuesday, April 23rd, 2 p.m.
Okay.
The day before Lodge Championship Series. It kicks it off. It's always a fun time on these meetup games. We leave seat 5 open in the main room, and the featured tables will file through and play. Try to play as many tables as possible so you get a chance to play with each person.
I know how much I have. How much you have, because they're stacked.
Yeah, they're
nice.
like
I
this,
can see it, yeah.
You're about the same, little.
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah, a little
I'm
bit.
16,
Yeah.
I think. And
I'm
14.
similar. I have something like this.
15?
Yeah, 16.5.
16, something. I have something like that, but I just
You got all
paid.
of them. You got about 30, 40.
About 40.
Yeah.
I think over 40, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
and he has
Yeah, 40.
12, 14. Yeah, 40. Oh, he's got about the same too, right? Pretty much?
He about the same, you got.
Yeah, all of us. All right.
11. Yeah, I have like 17.
17, thank you.
Mixson was 4th in chips coming into the day. Sam was our chip leader. Smyl had about 13 million. The only one that is here that wasn't necessarily supposed to be here based off of stack depths is Kristen, who entered today with 4 million, now sitting on 16, as San looks down at pocket 8s on the button.
$4.2.
Kristen small blind, big slick, raising the chip leader. What does San want to do? Quickly grabbing chips. Makes the call.
Fair fight here. The Snowman versus Big Slick.
Nice bet here from San. Applying a pressure. Kristen quickly makes the call. SPR now less than 1 as she leans a little bit closer to the table.
He's got enough chips, man.
9.6 behind, 14.3 in the middle. No assistance. Well, does pick up a jack now for some more outs. Anything on the board has San beat, but he rips it.
Wow.
1 speed. Outstanding bet here from Son. Kristen looking at the payouts, the clock. Deciding if she wants to call off her tournament life with ace high. Ace, king, or a jack. What she would need. Blinds 300, 600.
Fold.
And she'll lay it down and live another day.
Nice answer.
And Son now goes over 40 million in chips.
Still about 16 bigs for Kristen, so.
Time to move on.
That's about half the chips in play are in front of Son right now.
Eight's now for Smyl.
$2 million.
8 raises to 2 million. One fold.
Nice.
The Ducks for Son raises to 1.6. Blinds 300, 600, 600. When we get down to 3, big blind Annie.
You want me here?
It's cut in half, and then when you get heads up, there is no big blind Annie.
Oh, I put 600 last time.
Yeah, so he's owed 3.
Yeah, I put 600 last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be when we get down to 4, the big blind Annie is cut in half.
I prefer the refund method.
Yeah, me too. Put the figure out what they have.
When we get down to 4, as we are right now, the big blind Annie is cut in half. And when we get heads up, the big blind Annie is eliminated. So the blinds now are 300, 600, 300.
Good to know.
And Son, another pocket pair. My goodness. With the jacks all in, just throwing chips around left and right.
Mixson not calling off his tournament life here with ace-5 with shorter stacks. Pondering a little bit, sends it into the muck. Getting word from the tournament director, Anthony Chester, that Son,
for the rest of the tournament.
max late regged, one
Passing
bullet
for the rest of the
for
tournament.
this tournament.
I think the blinds were 1,000, 2,000.
So it's
Came
heads
in
up and then it's regular. ante?
with 25,000 chips.
What a, what a. No ante? Oh.
3,600 plus watching. Almost 3,700. We appreciate each and every one of you. We do a little bit of everything here on our live stream. High stakes, low stakes, cash, PLO, tournaments, heads up, you name it. We'll mix it up for you.
All in.
All in from Kristen. Jack 9 suited and Smyl with ace queen.
Can't be folding the ace queen here, blind on blind, four-handed from a shorty jam. Just wants to make sure how much it is.
Wait, like 7?
Something like 14 bigs.
Yeah, I call.
There's the call.
Suited gapper for Kristen. The Jack and the 9 are live, so still 40% equity
for Kristen's tournament life.
Are you trying to mess with my OCD?
They keep pushing it past the line.
I know, I'm like, come on. 6-2 for the chop.
Jack or a 9, or else we are three-handed.
We are three-handed. Kristen is eliminated in 4th place. Great weekend of poker for Kristen.
All players now guaranteed $57,000.
Let's do a little roll call. Let us know where you're watching from all over the world. We'd love to hear from you. There's the payouts. Kristen, $43,574. Finishes in 4th place.
Half. Only half, right?
Yeah.
All of this before the first break of the day.
Raise.
Ace King for Smyl.
3 million?
Smyl has had some hands today, hadn't he?
All of them have had some hands.
Mixson with the snowman.
To make it this far. Mixson, who had aces earlier. Son with the aces. All of these three players blessed to be here. Lodge Card Club. Mini Monster final table playing for 6 figures. Pocket eights. Facing a raise and 3-bet out of the big blind. And our shortest stack. Awkward spot here for Mixson. No Son could be opening light on the button three-handed. Smyl experience could be taking advantage of that with 3-bet. He 4-bet rips it.
Oh, my goodness.
Just praying not to get snapped off. And Smyl will make this call. We're going to have a flip. for Mixson's tournament life, Rick. Get ready for it. Here we go.
How much are just in the purple?
He wants a count, not folding big slick. Here we go.
6, 8, 10, yeah, call.
There's the call. Fair fight here. 31 million chip pot.
Biggest flip in Mixson's poker career. Taking place right now, right here.
I have 9.
Hit 9?
9 of spade, with 7.
More outs.
He's king or queen. Does not come. And Mixson is going to get the double up. Smyl now the short stack. As they figure that out.
7, 9 of spade.
7, 9 of spades?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Mixson finds the jam with the eights.
You're going to call it 3 mil?
Yeah, I call 3
Yeah,
million.
3 mil, yeah.
Yeah, 3
Atlanta, Georgia, Austin, Iowa, London, Toronto, Poland.
And the check, the flop, I'm check. You bet, I'm call. The 10, you bet a little bit.
Yeah.
I call. Yeah.
14 what, I'm sorry?
750.
Oh, it's exactly on my purples. Nice hand, Bo.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you cannot call fold with ace king, yeah?
Yeah, I was fine. I was
Yeah.
making sure.
Suit.
Not 3-handed, at least, for sure.
Huh?
Not 3-handed.
Yeah.
It's all good. Got to live with it.
Thank you all for tuning in from all over the world. San with 42.5 million.
He
Mixson
cannot call too. He all in. He want
31 million. And
out,
Smyl 12 million.
Great.
Yeah.
Great play there from
He call,
Mixson.
he draw that after the turn come.
Yeah, it's either all in or fold right there.
All in
I
or
have to,
fold.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a flop
had
and
ace jack,
have
I
to
couldn't
make a
fold.
decision right there.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford ace jack.
You can't fold ace.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wouldn't fold an ace jack either. I was trying to think of what I could fold.
Ace 10,
Ace 10,
probably.
yeah, that would probably be it. Yeah.
Maybe like, I probably,
4, 6, 8.
I don't know, pairs it gets tough, like 9s and 10s and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you're in a bad spot, but
Mixson's
you're
first
folding.
words of the day, Rick.
Yeah, probably not. Too much gamble.
Big Slick hasn't done too well today.
No coaching at this final table, Mixson. Eye on the prize. Running pure. Heard it from him himself. It was a jam or a fold there.
He have a lot of chip. That's why I cannot call. If you have less, maybe I call it.
Yeah, you called him? Trying to just knock us both out.
Yeah.
Austin, and San Antonio being represented here in the final 3.
Oh, yeah.
Smyl still has been smiling all day. It's a good nickname for this guy.
I like it.
I'm not smiling, losing a flip at the final table for 6 figures. No, not smiling. Here we are, ace-9 on the button. Mixson now sitting on 30.7 M.
$1 million, 2, 3, 4 something. 1, 2. Little bit less than me, yeah.
yeah, I've got less than you. I've got like 30. I've got just over 30.
30. I like almost 40.
Hey, so if I won, I would have more than you?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that would have been true. That would have been nice.
Trapping here with the ace-queen.
300 get that money.
Mixson could jam the 8s once again.
Can afford some gas on the way home. It's on empty.
Second time in 3 hands he's had the 8s.
2.2 million.
And a raise to 2.2 million.
Trap working to perfection here from Smyl. 3-handed ace-queen, a monster rips it.
There's the call.
Again?
These two again.
I pretty much have the same hand also.
That's crazy. It's like the same flip.
Yeah, very, very one. Let's see if we can go
From ace king versus eights to ace queen versus eights.
There's the queen for Smyl.
Something changed this time. 2 out. Sit.
8 one time, Lisa.
Looking for an 8.
8 out there.
Does not come, and Smyl. These two back and forth. A little seesaw.
Yeah, ace king he lose, but he ace queen.
Ace queen good, yeah. Ace queen. Ace king suit is no good. Ace queen off is better.
Look like I have check 6, a check 3, a check 5. Maybe I have check 5, I think maybe. I don't remember. But look like I have check.
Son looks pretty comfortable.
He's loving life. We are under 20 minutes away from our first break of the day.
Mixson now the short stack, but still healthy on 35 bigs. Used this one time there. Not even at risk. Little premature one time.
This tournament, there were 24 day one flights. You could bag multiple bags and take 2 of your bags, your best 2, to day 2. DJ, who received a $3,500 bonus because his 2 bags that he bagged were the most in the tournament. He got a $3,500 bonus. Great tournament, the Mini Monster. We do it
A few times a year.
Yeah, every few months. Continues to be a favorite.
Although not really a mini monster for some. Could be a medium, large monster. Son has Mixson crushed. King high for both, but the 9 plays currently. And Son with all the chips.
Thank you.
Dealer change.
We will see our third dealer, Lodge Anthony. Let's go ahead and hear from our stream sponsor, Upswing Poker.
The new Lucid GTO trainer is guaranteed to change your poker game for the better. Here's how it works. Drill, compete, win, repeat. Build custom drills to hone in on specific parts of your game and get instant feedback on your play. Or test your skills in random situations and compete for top spots on the Lucid GTO leaderboard. Zoom into any spot instantly. Discover how to play your entire range optimally before and after the flop by diving into the Lucid GTO strategy browser. We're extending the launch week sale for viewers of the Lodge Livestream only. Use coupon code HALFPRICE to get 50% off your first month of the Lucid GTO cash game trainer. And rest easy knowing that your investment is backed by Upswing Poker's all-in 30-day money-back guarantee. Head over to upswingpoker.com to get Lucid now.
Son hits his duck. Open ender for Son. An 8 would be a disaster card for Mixson. There you see the clock, 14:40 until we break. Break will be for 15 minutes. Got a few things to tell you about during the break, and then we'll probably play a highlight clip. Previous hands on our live stream. Mixson with the ladies. Facing the raise of 1.2 million from Son. Here comes the raise. And a quick call from Son.
Son does everything quick. 8.1. Mixson, not completely thrilled seeing this king here. Knows that Son's going to apply pressure regardless. It's what he's been doing all final table. But still going to find the C-bet here for a small size.
There's the raise.
Just had that feeling like Son was going to put Mixson to the test here. And does Mixson believe that Son has a king? Looks like he doesn't. Makes this call as the pot builds. No diamonds for any player. And now we need to worry about a king and the jack if you're in camp. Mixson. Two pair, though, the best hand, queens and jays. Just ace high for Son, who was telling a story on the flop, and the action now on him, who eyes up his opponent's stack and slows down. Front door diamonds get there. If Son could find the jam here, would be spicy, but the action on Mixson double checks the queens, losing to pretty much everything that Son would be raising the flop with, unless it was complete air. And we're left with just ace high. Son has to wait on Mixson. Does he find the all-in bluff? Loading the chamber.
Wow. Looks like 7.5 million.
Snap call from Mixson. Doesn't even blink, and he gets paid.
Huge pot. 28 million chip pot.
Mixson knew Son was going to fire, and he just did not believe him. Mixson, our new chip leader, Rick.
New chip leader. Each of these remaining players have had a chance at being the chip leader.
Ballsy call there from Mixson. Blocking Broadway with the queens, but like I mentioned, anything credible that would be raising that flop, which Zahn did, had you beat the king, a jack, the diamonds, and Mixson said, you don't have that, or this. My queens are good, and we're looking at the new chip leader.
Son turns pair of 8s here. Goes check, check. And San says, I want the chip lead back. Bianca with the super chat says, let's go Mixson.
She said, let's fucking go Mixson. The LFG, Rick.
Oh, is that what LFG means?
You could say it. Earmuffs for the kids, but this is final table time.
Great friend of the stream, longtime viewer. Bianca.
We are in for a treat, folks. 35 in the chat, 100 and growing. Approaching a break, and you know the rules when we approach break, folks. Nobody hits and runs. You can go drain the snake, get a snack, say hello to the neighbors, check the mailbox, whatever you got to do. But we all report back in about 15 minutes time.
I've got some big news to tell people.
You got big news? I like big news.
How about trips for Smyl here? And San picks up the flush draw.
Pot building, 9 million in the middle. San looking for a spade. That's not the queen of spades. Doesn't get there. Smyl still going to go for value. You'd imagine, although diamonds do get there, straight now available, going over his options. Can he find some thin value here with the trips? Target an ace.
6.3.
Goes for some healthy value, 6.3. San just left with king high. Hates folding, this man. Don't think he's too interested, though, in donating 6.3 million chips here. Finds the fold. And now Mixson back to the chip lead. Every hand that somebody wins is the new chip leader. Let us know in the chat, who are you rooting for? Who's got the most support out of the 3,500 strong watching Lodge live stream here on a Monday special edition? Queen Jack open from the button, 1.2 the price. Great flop for Mixson when he's up against Queen Jack and he's holding Queen Deuce. Although still just bottom pair. Son doesn't seem too interested in this pot. Goes check, check, needs the Jack.
Four-liner to a straight, any ace would be the wheel.
And he's 6 also. Dangerous. Goes check, check. Mixson will take it down. That might tilt Son a little bit. Mixson has the majority of the love from Chatsville. Rightfully so. A stream regular, a local. Most familiar face out of the remaining 3 here. But you can't doubt Son or Smyl. Both of these guys have proven today and throughout the weekend that they can play some Texas Hold'em. Big hand for Mixson. Add the small. We'll be raising it on up.
Raises. 3.8.
There's the call. In position, Smyl.
A sneaky 9-6.
He said 2.8.
And he thought it was a little bit cheaper.
Uh-oh.
So paying a little.
For 3.8.
I don't know. I probably would have went all in if I knew it was 3.8.
Spades. Now available. Does Mixson want to represent the king? Being the aggressor pre after the flop goes check, check. He does.
There you hear the clock. That'll bring us to a break after this hand.
Break, right? Okay.
Zahn doesn't give a crap about this hand. This man wants to enjoy his break. 12.4 in the middle. The ace-queen, the best hand here, but it's ace-high versus 9-high with 12.4 in the middle and thousands at risk. Moments like these create champions.
6.6.
And Mixson's going to fire and pretty much handcuff Smyl. Really not much that he can do. Snap folds. Mixson finds the barrel. And we hit break with Mixson, the chip leader. He came into this final table with 9.4 million in chips. A pretty good 2 hours for the local.
As you see, up top, 125,955. Second place, 74,407. And third place, 57,202. We're going to talk to you about a few things here. First of all, I want everybody to remember the meetup game kicks off Lodge Championship Series Tuesday, April 23rd. A little less than a month from now. Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, Mariano will be here. Doug Polk, Slick Rick, Skull Mike, and more. We'll leave seat 5 open in the main room of all the cash tables, and we'll funnel through. Get to play with everyone. So that kicks off Lodge Championship Series. Lodge Championship Series has many events, 15 different events, including a $500,000 guarantee, $600 buy-in, April 24th through the 28th. And how about this one? The main event, May 8th through the 14th, $3,000 buy-in, $2 million guarantee. Lodge Championship Series, our flagship event, 15 events, $3.3 million in guarantees. You need to make plans to come to the Lodge starting on the 23rd for the meetup game and stay with us a couple weeks. Have some fun, win a bunch of money. Folks, if you have a company that you know of, your company or any company that you know of, if you want to get in front of millions of poker players, become a sponsor of the Lodge Card Club Live. A little over 4 million views on the monthly basis between our clips and our live streams. Reach out to Brent at thelodgepokerclub.com for details and pricing. Have another spot I'd like to play for you. How about this one? How cool would it be for you and your group to star in your own poker show? This unique experience will be available to view forever via your own private YouTube link. The Lodge Card Club is the largest poker room in Texas, home to the world-renowned Lodge Livestream, which boasts 4.5 million monthly viewers. Your amazing experience will include a professional dealer, an excellent videographer, a graphics technician, a world-renowned commentator, and of course, you, the star, along with your group of up to 9 players and up to 2 guest commentators. Email slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. So if you want to have an experience to remember, reach out to me, slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com for pricing. Maybe it's your bachelor party, your home game, any type of event you have a gathering. 9 players could play on the felt. Another 2 could join me in the bunker to help commentate. It's a fun night. We'll put it on YouTube for you to watch forever and ever. We've already booked a few, and we're looking forward to booking your event if you want. Folks, we're going to take, we've got about 10 minutes left before players are back on the felt. I'm going to go ahead and play a video of some clips from previous live streams. We'll be back in a few.
He's like, AirPods, he bumped me, then he pushed over my stack.
God, that's the second wind I needed, Rick.
There you go.
What are your
I'm here to help you.
I folded the Nick AirPods.
I folded the trip aces.
Wait,
oh yeah, no, really tilted it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So with a little early defense here, it's good. Good to see.
Who wants the first, you know, freedom feeling? No button.
All spades. Ace of spades for Bill and the queen.
And I realize that's not how, or like, get a
Open ender for Alex.
I'm like really distraught over this whole Bill's better than me by 8 big blinds. Like, no offense to Bill, but now I'm really offended.
That means you'd be worse than Lennon by like 18. Or like,
bro,
whatever.
You understand that?
15.
I thought for sure Doug would be like, yeah, that's a pretty fair match. And then we would just play. And now I'm just
That's a pretty fair match.
Eight's a decent size as well.
He's played a lot more than you.
Jack of spades, that's not good.
Yeah, that's like, in total, that's like 3,000 hands.
And he's raising the 25.
Yeah, okay, he
Could this be the moment that Bill strikes?
Yeah. Oh, ring, yeah.
Quickly makes the call.
Only heads up.
Heads up is for nerds.
Why do you want to play it? Just stick to ring. You're good at
Alex connects with Broadway.
Wow.
On
Here
the
we
turn.
go.
That gives
212.
Bill top 2 with the ace of spades.
Gangster poker, hit me up. The rules are you can't be good.
How do you make it gangster?
You can't be good.
An insane turn card.
You have to play the way I play.
Okay, no one good is gangster. Okay.
And Alex slows down with the check.
I'll put anyone in the world who's not good.
Already 72,000 in.
Oh, wait, anyone in the world
I issue a new heads up challenge.
3 spades out there. Bill with the ace of spades in his
He's
hand.
gonna need a spade, an ace, or a queen to boat up.
Well, I already tried that.
Still with 27% equity. Broadway.
He was worth. Sure. But she probably isn't.
All
Ring.
spades and flushes are already possible. And there's the ace of diamonds.
Oh, my God.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the river, Mr. Perkins. The man likes to go wakeboarding. He's used to the water, boats, yachts, kayaks. Get this man paid, but Alex, he's too good. He's not going to lose too much, right?
Basically,
With flush out there,
the difference.
boats available. How much are we going to lose? Not much.
Reaching for 40,000.
Greater? No, he left.
And here comes
He says
the
greater?
boom.
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll crush the man big blinds.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What do you have, Bill? You have a good hand?
What do you have?
You have a good hand?
Why are you so asking? This is the most you've talked to me ever.
Alex always talks with a purpose, trying to find out information.
All in.
And that
This could be it. If he makes the call, it'll be the largest pot in Lodge live stream history.
I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. Holy shit. Wow.
don't think he's calling Rick.
Wow. That is.
Alex asking Bill, do you have a good hand? Why are you talking to me was the response. And then
they're going to do a count here.
263,000 right in your face.
How much more, please?
Lodge live stream, Sunday night special high stakes.
That's a bad river.
This is going to be a serious tank, though. We're going to be thinking about this one.
Roughly?
This is 200 right here.
That's 2? Okay. I see it. I see it. I got like queen 10. That's all I can beat. I feel like queen 10.
Leading fold.
Ace queen a lot.
You got ace queen a lot, right? That's what he just says. That's what he has.
I can beat.
We're 10-7 suited.
It always feels good when they don't snap call you, right?
He makes the call. It's over $600,000 pot.
Well,
More suspense.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he has.
Bill trying to use his speech play because Alex is sniffing this one out. Said you got ace queen a lot. Bill heard that. Now he's trying to talk him into something else.
poker with the boys.
I think he's going to find the fold. What do you think, chat? One of you calls, two of you folds. Let us know what you think.
Go to the bathroom?
Do you have a flight?
No, I'm good. I'll wait.
You go to the bathroom, yeah.
You can do.
But don't. If he folds, don't fuck
It's in the buck.
Yeah.
Ace queen?
Of course. If you wouldn't have talked, I wouldn't have shoved.
Good fold, huh?
No, I would raise less. I would raise less.
It's a good lay down from
But
Alex.
Alex is known for talking people on the river in hands. Like, that's the thing he does.
He's never done that to me. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, you haven't played with Alex very much, but
I would have done it with a bluff, too.
He does it all the time, So that's.
I like how you said it's always good when you don't get snapped with the stone nuts.
But I had the ace of spades, so, like, you know what I mean? I would have done it with the ace of spades, too.
You need that river.
Yeah, flush.
I folded two spades pre-flop.
You folded full house?
No.
No.
King Jack.
Straight. No, yeah, probably straight, yeah.
King Jack.
Yeah, that makes
With a
sense.
spade. Jesus.
That would have been ugly.
3 raises for 3,000.
It was weird flopping, like, what would have been the second nuts, and then the people are betting and raising. I'm like,
4 folds.
yeah, I think people are full of shit here. Pretty sure.
There's that. We both had strong hands.
Yeah.
All right.
6 calls. And 7 calls. 5 players. Action selected. 5 checks.
Sure.
All a top pair.
Defense here, Bill.
Checks.
I'm just trying to get in weird spots where people might call my big bets and they don't.
If you had a different hand, you might have. I'll just get called back straight.
5 calls. 6 folds, 7 folds.
Problem is, I have the ace of spades, so you can't have the nut one, so I probably got to bet a little bit smaller. Now that I think about it.
5 checks.
Bill's still thinking about what could have been.
But my bet makes no sense, dude. I got
Oh, the ace is full of queen's hand.
Yeah, jam's good. You just didn't have the right hand to pay you.
Or is it queen's full of
Sometimes,
aces?
you know?
Sucks.
It was aces full of queens.
There you go. You're not that tired after all.
Right, Doug. Taint right.
See what me to do.
Here's the bet from Alex with ace high.
All I can do is get bigger tables.
Bala is very sticky. He called with jack high 2 orbits ago. Beat Perkins. There's the ace, though, for Alex.
5 checks.
These two have history. Last night's stream, one of the best hands I've seen in quite some time, but they're back tonight.
Do you think Alex sits like that on the toilet?
My
I
God.
think he was calling away something, just in case.
7.
Never seen this man sit forward in a chair in my life.
4, 5.
But he loses his nip patch.
35.
4 raises to 3,500.
Folks, we are just less than a minute away from the 3 players coming back to the table. You are watching the final table of the Mini Monster. 24 day 1 flights, 3,505 entries, each paying $300. In this tournament, you could bag multiple times. Take your best 2 bags to the day 2 with you. And if you bagged a third or fourth time, you got a bonus of $800. But you could take.
Nobody bagged 4 times.
I'm just saying, if you could.
You're an absolute maniac. If you're going for 4 bags, you have problems and you need to call the gambling number.
And we are back. Bellagio Anthony still in the box. And there you see Mixson as the chip leader.
With his biggest lead of the day. Ooh, Son elects for the 3-handed massage to get his mind right. Planning on being here a while.
Thank our 3 dealers today. Oh, something fell. That was a bottle cap, not a chip.
Yeah, it's the old Avion blue cap. You see? No cap there on the left. Capless.
3 dealers today. Final table Kev, Lisa, and Bellagio Anthony here. Thank you all for hanging out with us during the break. Lines are at 400, 800, and the 400,000 big blind ante. When it gets heads up, we will not have the big blind ante anymore.
Race.
Raises $2 million. The 1 mil chip. One call. One check. That's 1.5.
Both players hit their jack here. Mixson's going to come along. New chips in play, folks. Those red candy canes, 1 million each. So we got rid of the light blue 25K chips during the break. Son will take that one down. New chips in play. The candy cane, the big red ones, red and white ones, those are 1 million. The purple ones, 500K, and the red ones, 100K. Smyl from San Antonio in the striped shirt. Son and Mixson, both from the area, both play at the Lodge a lot. Folks, anytime you want to see what the remaining levels of prize money, you can just click at the top. We have it pinned in chat. But there you go. First place, 125,955. Second place, 74,407. And third place, $57,202. Three left.
Saw not electing to raise the king queen. Pretty strong hand. Three-handed. Nobody connects on this Jack 7-5 Skittles board. Mixson takes a stab. Snap call from San. Now we're open-ended in the 3-seat. Does Mixson want to slow down after getting snapped on the flop? He does. Queen.
For both players.
Tough card for Mixson here. Go into check call mode, go for some thin value, target a 5 or a 7. You'd imagine that San would be betting a jack there on the turn. So do we target a 7 or a 5 here for something pretty thin?
Wow.
And that's not very thin.
There's the call.
It was an overbet.
5.5 million into a 4 million chip pot, and San snaps it for 15 million.
Back and forth with the snaps of these two gentlemen. Interesting decision on the bet sizing there from Mixson.
San with 39.5 million. Chip leader. Smyl is the short stack with 19 million.
Race. Race.
We heard you the first time, San.
Speed raises. 1.9.
Sit back and relax, chat. We might be here a while as these three battle it out for the trophy and the cash. No chops in sight. We're playing this one out.
You can see the trophy on the mantle by the cowboy hat.
It's tiny. It's kind of a mini trophy for the.
It's the mini monster.
Trophy could be, you know, a little bit.
It's a very beautiful trophy.
You like the trophy?
Yeah.
Lodge has the best trophies in the game, but this specific trophy?
Sailboats for Son makes it 1.7 million. Smyl can get out of the way in the small blind.
It's a little tiny. It's not the tiny trophy tournament. It's the mini monster. Maybe we get like a mean looking trophy one of these times.
Christopher in chat, let's talk about this killer value for a $300 buy-in. Impressive by the Lodge. Yeah, $300 buy-in. 125K up top.
So you don't want to talk about the trophy anymore is what I'm guessing.
I like it. That's where I'll end it. I'd love to have it.
Big hand here for Son. Ace queen suited. Has Mixson in brutal shape.
3 raises. 2.8.
Suited queen for Mixson. We'll come along and see 3. Hearts versus clubs. The ace queen versus the queen 7. And what a delight for Mixson. Dominated and crushed pre-flop. Gets an outstanding flop in the 5-6-8 2 hearts. Falls to the lead equity-wise, but now on the 10 of clubs, Son back in the lead with the ace-queen. Equity-wise. Flush. Son who snap checked the flop here and the turn. Mixson trying to figure out the proper sizing here. Let's see what he decides on. Could go a number of different ways here.
There's the fold. Folks, just want to give you a rundown of how this tournament worked. 24 day one flights. The top 5% of each flight moved on to day 2, but we started paying people at 12%. So day 1 payouts equaled $122,000. So total prize pool was $869. Day 1 prize pool was $122,000.
There were payouts for multiple bags. There's also a bonus for the chip leader. So that's how all the prize pool gets settled.
Yeah.
The bottom line is $300 entry, and we are playing for over $100,000. 3 gentlemen remaining.
Raises 1.6.
Both players with hearts here. He's still in the lead for Smyl, but Mixson with a lot of outs here.
Checks. Checks.
Smyl takes that one down with the ace high. He needed it. He's been pretty patient. Still in the mix with 19 million in front of him. Who has the largest score out of the three gentlemen remaining? That is Smyl.
Blinds 400, 800 with a 400,000 big blind ante.
Mixson, who won a circuit ring up there in Choctaw. Really prefers tournaments over cash, although dabbles in both. Son, mainly a PLO cash player. Rarely ever see him in tournaments. And here he is in the final three. Action on Mixson, queen 4 off.
Son back over 40 million in chips.
Hey, Brittany, get another topo. Lime.
Checks. That's 1 million.
Lodge Card Club, located specifically in Round Rock, about 15 to 20 minutes from downtown Austin. Same distance from the airport, roughly. Open 24/7. Cash games always running. And you might stumble upon a high-stakes, big payout tournament every now and then. Pocket tens for Mixson on the button.
Just a topo's good. Or you know what? I'll take it. Fuck it. Thank you. Who knows?
Mixson with the Gretzky hand in the big blind. Going to put some candy canes in play. Raises to $3 million. And Smyl's going to come along. Blind on blind. There's a 9 right in the window. And the check mark for Mixson. Middle set.
One 1.2.
$17 more minutes in this blind level. Next blind will be 500K, 1 million, 500K big blind Annie. $57,202 for third place.
Face.
Four and a half.
Blind on blind here. Smyl with the big slicks on. Not going to continue. Lays down the queen 3. $15 minutes left in this level. Mini Monster Day 3. Skull Mike and Slick Rick with you from start to finish today. Next live stream scheduled is Thursday this week. Not sure who's going to be on the mic for that one. Might be Greg Potter. Ace-4, raising the button, and an attractive queen jack of clubs.
5 million.
Large 3-bet here from Smyl makes it 5 million to go.
Sorry.
Mixson's going to take his 10 seconds and send this king 3 into the muck. 3, 2, 1. Son makes the call. Already 11.6 up for grabs in this one. And the jack right in the window. A delight for this man.
$3.3.
All in.
All in.
All
And
in.
there's the call.
Another snap, 38.4, Rick. Could have a new chip leader for the first time today. This man from San Antonio. The first little misstep here from Son today.
Yeah, interesting there.
Needs an ace.
Needs an ace from space. Does not come. And Smyl is going to get the full double up. And he has 38.4 million in chips.
3-bets pre to 5 million, sees the jack in the window, and then all of a sudden blast off.
Yeah, I don't quite understand that one.
I mean, you know just how Son rolls. He's going to apply the pressure, whether he has it or he doesn't.
And now, for the first time today, Son is the short stack. Smyl, the chip leader from San Antonio.
First time he's not smiling. Our new chip leader.
Mixing with some suited Broadway cards here.
Same hand that Smyl just got paid on. Moves over to the left.
And a little mystery hand for Son. We know he's got a queen.
It's not greater than Queen Jack, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, and both players hit their queen. And it goes check, check.
Very tricky here from both players. 7 on the turn. Diamonds now a possibility, perhaps. Still a mystery. Mixson. Imagine it's going to start building now here on the turn.
Just a call here. Oh, my goodness. Son with the boat.
Row your boat. Gently down the turn. All of a sudden, we see the 7 of spades pop up. Both players trapping each other on the flop. Mixson in trouble. Got to think he has the best hand. Reaching for value. And he's going to hear the boom, Rick.
8 million.
8 million is the raise.
It's pretty much all of it.
Makes the call. Mixson's going to see the bad news. And San, who just gave a bunch of chips to Smyl, waited one hand and got them all back from Mixson. Final table, Kev, in the box. 3 players remain. You see now Mixson the short stack. Smyl with 38.4 million. San with 28.5 and Mixson 18.2.
Play, good, good, good. Actual start 1. Which sensor is yours?
This one.
That one. One raises to 1.6. Recall.
Call.
8 calls. 3 players.
Family pot. Smyl and San both hit their 8.
8 checks. 1 checks. 3 checks. 8 checks. 1 bets, 1.5.
Mixson fires out 1.5, and San quickly makes the call here.
Heads up. Three bets, 1.5. One folds, 3 wins. Raise, 1.6. Eight folds. One call. Heads up. Checks. Three bets. 1.5. One fold. 3 wins. Actions in the 8. Eight folds. One calls. Heads up.
Son hits his duck. Blind versus blind here.
Three checks. One checks. 3 bets. 1 million.
We're going to move on to hand number 69. Mixson ace-deuce suited here.
One raises for 1.3.
Down to 11.9 million chips.
Calls.
And Son at this point making the call in the small blind with 1.6.
8 folds.
So heads up once again between Son and Mixson.
Three checks.
Mixson does hit his duck here on this board. Backdoor diamonds.
One check.
Another king on the turn. Son now picks up the hearts.
3 bets. 1 million.
Mixson not going anywhere just yet for that price. 2 pair kings and deuces with the ace. Makes the call. 6.8. Son does not get there. Check mark for Mixson.
Checks.
Not interested in bluffing at this one.
One check. Showdown.
Hi.
And Mixon's going to win with his kings and deuces on to hand number 70.
500,000, 1 million.
Blinds have gone up
100,000 big blind Annie.
to 500,000, 1 million with a 500,000 chip big blind Annie. Once again, the schedule this week, Thursday, a cash stream. Friday, a special blue shirt. Those are the floor people here at the Lodge. They've decided to get together, and they wanted to play some poker. That'll be Friday's stream, and then Saturday will be another cash stream. Hope you can join in.
Raise up to $2 million.
$5.5.
Raise. 8 raises to $5.5 million.
Big raise here. Smyl makes it $5.5 million.
One fold.
Mixson gets out of the way.
We've been doing her now. This big. What's on corner?
And San says, let's see a flop. I've got some Broadway cards. There's the ace for Smyl in the check mark.
$5.8.
8 bets, 5.8.
There's the fold.
Smyl back in the lead now, 41 million. Mixson our short stack, 14.6. Needs to get back on his horse and get some favorable runouts.
Yeah, each of these players took a chance as the chip leader. They've been trading it back and forth.
Queens for the chip leader.
Raises to $2 million.
Jacks.
Oh, my goodness.
For Mixson.
Oh, God.
14 big blinds. Got to imagine all the chips will be getting in pretty shortly.
All in.
All in from Mixson with the jacks. And big slick for Son.
Big slick. Three-handed versus queens and jacks. And he rips it.
Oh, my God.
8 calls.
Three-way all in, Rick. It could be over right now.
Are you kidding me?
To build a main pot.
What can I do, huh?
It's a pretty set-up hand. I almost folded, but I think I gotta go.
The queen's hold here. It's over.
I'm ready.
I cannot do nothing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I almost folded, but
You're about to
I
fold,
think
right?
let's. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
All right, so this is 15, 9.
72.6 million. There is a side pot.
Lodge Card Club, mini monster. $300 buy-in. Somebody could be walking away with 125 grand after final table Kev brings us 5. Shades of the last tournament when Joel had a hand like this.
Double check this. 10, 12, 14,
Mixson at risk. As is Zahn.
So there's a side pot.
This is the hand.
9, perfect. And you two have a side pot, of course.
Let's go,
pot
Kevin. One
correct.
time.
All right.
Jack out there. Let's go.
Hey, baby.
Queen's fine.
Hey,
Everybody's asking for a lot.
Right here.
King, yeah.
There's the king
Lang, no face
for
card,
San.
baby. Another king.
Yeah, 10 back there.
Smyl already willing to pay.
9. Put a 9 out there. A 9 out there, Kev.
Even small card, please.
I wonder if I could have voted. Maybe.
Small. Yep.
Wow. San. And Mixson is eliminated.
Good game, y'all.
Good game, man.
2 pair kings and
Playing with
10s.
you.
10 million.
We will play on. Heads up.
11-1.
11-1 on the side.
What a hand.
Good hand, son. Good hand, son.
That was the hand right there, man. That was the hand. That was the hand right
Cannot do
there.
nothing, eh?
It's 3 ways. Big slick queens and jacks.
Just
I
like
thought you
that.
had me covered. I'm happy, actually. Maybe I should fold.
Look at that smile on San's face.
Folks, we do not have the ability tonight for our TKO Jerky Hand of the Night due to some technical difficulties, but
that was it.
That was the TKO Jerky Hand of the Night, TKOjerky.com for the best jerky you'll ever taste.
Yeah, play it.
3 spice levels, mild, hot, and Lord have mercy. Use code LODGE15 to get your 15% discount, and that was the TKO Jerky Hand of the Night.
There is no ante.
Oh, perfect.
Heads up, no ante.
Say 500.
No ante now.
Smyl could taste the victory. All he needed was the clean run out, but the king on the flop.
Okay, I'm alive.
And now a commanding chip lead for the local PLO legend who's going to be playing some more tournaments.
He liked that last one. He's still smiling.
All in.
All right.
San with 74.9 million chips
Not that hard.
Wow, a million.
of the 85 million in play.
You think you got in the bag, huh?
You want a fold, right? You want a fold?
I almost folded the queens, but I don't know.
Mixson walks away with 57,202.
Yeah, Louis still have like makeup one more
Yeah,
time, you know?
yeah.
I don't want you to call at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have, but I could have won the tournament there. Jacks, I would fold.
King high.
8 folds.
Just lays it down.
Aiden Film says the massage lady brought him luck. He has had some luck.
He's going to remember that flip for his entire life, Rick. You're not a big fan of Ace King, huh, Rick? What about now?
It worked today. It worked just now.
All in.
All in for San.
And a smile.
Some Broadway cards.
I'll make you work for it.
Hand after
I'll make
hand.
you work for it.
San and Fuego.
Close to 3,900 people watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
It's been a delight today. Started with 9. Here we are at 2. Suited connector for Smyl. Gonna lay it down. We don't really have much more time to waste here. I mean, he would have got snapped by the ace high, but being very, very patient here, pretty dangerous. Heads up. Hoping to get a hand here that he could play for all of it. Already laid down a king high, suited connector here, San 10 high, lays it down on the button.
Thank you. I was folding that one.
Oh, wow. 10-4, too. Face card.
I was folding that. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Don't know how much experience
I was
San
expecting it. When I had that hand, I was like, oh, shit, I'm folding that one.
has heads up. Rarely ever plays.
I don't want to go through traffic on the way home, you know.
Wants to beat the traffic.
San Antonio.
And for 50,000, who gives a crap about the traffic, Smyl?
Stay overnight, Smyl.
Celebrate a little bit. Live your life. Traffic. Playing for 50 grand here in the title. 4 high in the muck.
Yeah, play all in one.
Do you have a good one?
Yeah.
Did you have a good one?
No, not.
Oh, you didn't look.
But last 3 or 4 hand is good. Ace 10.
He's giving you all the cards that I need.
Yeah.
Dang.
Raise
Yeah, I like that
2.5
one.
million. Fold.
Hand after hand. Going to the 3 seat.
Almost.
4,000 in the live chat here. Lodge Card Club. Soon to crown a champion.
Call.
Little mystery card. A 9, and who knows what else. Queen high for San.
3 checks. Eight bets. 1.1.
1.1, snap, queen high. SBR 1 now.
Eight checks. Three checks. Eight bets. 2.1 million. 3 folds.
Moving on to hand number 80. Went on air around 2:30 p.m. today, and it is now almost 6 o'clock.
Look at this shot from production. Zooming in.
There's the trophy.
Three calls. Option.
Just a limp with the Jack 9.
10-1 chips lead for San.
Top pair. Bottom pair for Smyl. This could be it. You never know. Pairs heads up, hard to make. Smyl's been playing this heads up matchup very, very conservatively.
I want to raise, but I hold the chip 1 chip already, so I don't want to change.
You do it?
Yeah.
Think there'll be free donuts at the San's Donut Shop tomorrow?
How about at the Lodge?
All in.
Rips
all
it.
in.
It is all in.
Ace deuce. And San says,
But card 6 now.
let's see another hand, please.
Maybe we close the donut shop and just take the show on the road. LCS around the corner. All the events on the website. Thinks one of those. Maybe heads to Vegas and we never see San again. It's a possibility. Or maybe he just blows a commanding chip lead and Smyl takes all the cash to San Antonio. That's a possibility.
2.5.
Too much traffic.
Yeah. Either way, we're going to find out here shortly.
8 calls.
Smyl hits his jack here.
8 checks.
Decides to check. San going to fire out 2 million.
Can't lay down the jack here. Doesn't look too interested. Second pair, only 6 million behind. Time to send it in.
All in.
Does.
Ace is all in.
crushed, hoping that maybe his opponent has a 6. Doesn't. The jack will take it down. And now all of a sudden, Smyl 14.1, 14 bigs. Who knows? A double up hold. And then there's life. But still, Son, a huge favorite. Who wants a little more lotion? Maybe a little head rub? Oh, let's get a little. Wants a little neck action?
Oh, my goodness. We'll go to hand number 84.
I have it. I keep grabbing it.
Not only will the winner get $125,000, they'll get a free entry into the main event of the LCS, a $3,000 value. That event, a $2 million guarantee.
$2.5.
Option raises to $2.5 million.
So raise from Smyl. And Son takes a bunch of candy canes. Those are $1 million each. Says, let's make it $6 million.
I don't think I'm supposed to fold this in. Be a tight fold. Like it though.
Lays it down.
You bluff me?
I don't know. Two people are not flop yet. I don't know if I bluff you or not.
You probably bluffed me. I made a tight fold.
I don't know what you had. I don't know what I have.
I had King 8.
Huh?
King 8.
I don't know. Maybe no good.
No good. Maybe not.
Son.
I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to fold there.
Not giving anything away.
Who knows? I don't.
King 7.
Yeah, King 7, hand number 86.
Raises to $2.5 million.
The ace-9 will be going in here from Smyl.
All in.
Not that much more for Son to call and end it. Wants a count. Son's a gambler.
$14,300,000.
Chance to win the trophy and the first place prize money. He makes the call.
Oh, good.
Cards on the back. Smyl, 64% equity.
That's what you had?
Yeah, diamond.
That could have we were flipping, I guess. I was thinking about it. I'd rather have this.
97. Dealer. 7 over.
You already used your calls on the last time with the ace king. You can't call for anymore. I'm gonna still say mine.
Smyl wins this. He's got 30 million chips.
7, baby. Yep.
King
Oh God.
and a 7. 2 pair.
No 8, okay?
Fine, put a 5.
Jack, king, queen, 2, 3, 4. No 8, baby. Oh, no. Yeah, no 8. Baby, no 8. No
I'll give you the option right now to
Son
count it.
can taste it.
Right now, I'll give you the option before
No, I
it
don't.
goes. Okay.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's actually a good turn.
It's okay. 6 out, okay.
Yeah, right? That's a whole 6 outs.
Baby.
All right, put it on there. 9.
Yep.
And it's over.
Yep.
Nice hand. Nice win,
Son
For you.
gives $1,000 to the dealer.
Another second place.
And it's over, Skull Mike.
Son, ecstatic. GG's all around. Son, who plays at the Lodge on a daily basis.
Rips the microphone off, and the masseuse is saying, is it over?
Swim with a hug and a salute, first place. This smile might never come off Son's face. He's got 125 big ones. PLO games at the Lodge going to be lit this week.
Great weekend for Smyl. Walks away back to San Antonio with 74,000. Mixson with 57,000. Kristen finished 4th. DJ 5th. Rahul 6th. Craeg 7th. Trey 8th. And Jeff was 9th today, winning 11,851. We had great dealers today, 3 great dealers. Final table Kev, congratulations. He's got a big week coming up. Lisa and Bellagio Anthony were our dealers. Brittany was our game host. Want to thank all the people here at the Lodge for making such a great tournament happen. The Mini Monster is in the books. Another record turnout. 3,505 entries, each paying $300. And it ends right there. There's the trophy. They're going to get Son out here. Skull, your final thoughts.
An outstanding 2 weeks of poker. I don't know if Son's going to come back and even take this picture or not. This man might already be down on 6th Street partying.
What? Yeah, a usual suspect swims. Congratulations, seat open. Was he saying congratulations, or we got an open seat?
Both. Definitely both. I don't know what you want to set the line at to see if maybe Son goes home, or will he be grinding table 5 right now on the 5, 10, 25. I don't know. It's a toss-up. But regardless, it's been an entertaining stream today. 9 entered the room. Only 1 could be the champion. And it turned out to be the chip leader. So Son was the favorite going in. And he played some pretty solid poker. Fortunate spot there 3 ways. The hand of the year so far on the tournament side.
Yeah, what a sick one. Ace, King, Queens versus Jacks.
So
hand 71 if you want to take a look at it. Folks, want to give a big shout out to every dealer here, all the people at front counter, everyone in the cage. They worked their butts off for another great Mini Monster. Shout out to Anthony Chester, Tournament Director Extraordinaire, Joe Strazzera, the General Manager, we call him Poobah of the Lodge. And most of all, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. We'll be back Thursday for another cash stream. Wow. Mini Monster in the books. Congratulations, Son, 125K. Take care, everybody.